did Mark Bergevin completely ruin the prime of Carey Price by not making the moves he needed to get his team to the next step back when Carey Price was in his prime? I mean, it's a good question, because back in the days, Carey Price went to the Eastern Conference Final. He went to the second round. He went to the third round, second, first, multiple times, and he was doing really good. But the team in front of him wasn't that great. And I mean, when you look at the moves Mark Bergevin did back in this era, it was pretty bad. I mean, if Kent Hughes would have been the Habs GM back when Price was in his prime, I think that the Montreal Canadiens would have won a Stanley Cup, or at least they would have done much better and they would have come closer to win a Stanley Cup. Because when you have a generational talent like Carey Price, you need to surround the guy. The guy had absolutely nobody and still won multiple Vezinas. He won a Hart Trophy. He went deep in the playoffs multiple times. And what did Bergevin do to help him out? I mean, in 2017 is the best example. Carey Price just came out of an injury. He was doing really good. It was Shea Weber's first year with the Montreal Canadiens. Habs just got Claude Julien as the head coach. They finished, I think, first in the Atlantic. Things were going great, and they faced a wildcard team, New York Rangers, that weren't the best Rangers of all time. Like Lundqvist wasn't great. He was still decent, but it wasn't prime Lundqvist. And the New York Rangers weren't that good. I mean, they lost in the second round. And the Montreal Canadiens lost. But what did Bergevin do that year to get his team ready for the playoffs? Absolutely nothing. He traded for Jordie Benn, he traded for Dwight King, and he traded for Andreas Martinson. I mean, come on. If Bergevin would have traded for a big guy, a top 6 player, a top 4 defenseman, even both, because he had a lot of prospects at the time that went absolutely nowhere, like Nikita Scherbak. Maybe he could have traded the first round pick that year. They drafted Ryan Poehling with absolutely nowhere. So by being scared of trading future assets, he completely wasted them, because like they had value at the time. Nikita Scherbak, he probably would have been able to trade him. Noah Jolson, he probably would have been able to trade him like in a package with a pick or whatever, for a rental guy that could have been really good in the playoffs, in the top 6 or in the top 4, or even both, a top 4 D-man and a top 6 offensive guy. No, ahead, he decided to go and trade 4th round picks, 5th round picks for Dwight King, Andreas Martinson, and Jordie Benn that absolutely did nothing in the playoffs. You don't win playoff series with your 4th line. I mean, yeah, you need to have a good 4th line, but like, you need the guys on the top 6 and on the top 4 to win the series. And yeah, I think that if Bergevin would have done those moves back then when Carey Price was in his prime, the Montreal Canadiens would have done probably way better in the playoffs. And yeah, I really do think, even though Carey Price did absolutely amazing, that Mark Bergevin wasted Carey Price's prime. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. It's been your boy Tropical NHL, and I'll see you guys later for another video. Bye bye.